can you just present yourself and tell us what you are doing within your company, and then we go on with the...
Sure. My name is Christel and I work here at Flipboard on communications.
So, what's Flipboard about?
Flipboard is a social magazine, and we take your social media streams like Facebook and Twitter, and Flickr, and others, and we put them inside a magazine. And it's on the iPad.
So the idea is not only like gathering the news of my friends and so on, but gathering the information I'd like to get, like if I had to go on a shop. Can you explain a bit more, like the magazine meeting the social?
Exactly. So what happens more and more is that people, when they're on Twitter, they are sharing, or Facebook, they are sharing links with you to stories, or they're posting photos, or they give an update. And it's like all these things, pieces of information they share with you. But when you see it, like for instance on the website, it's usually like a long list of little updates and links, and we take those links and resolve them. So when you start flipping through your magazine, you see all these different stories that your friends have shared with you, and they become the curators of your news. In addition, you can also add all kinds of other sections to your Flipboard. So not just all the people you follow on Twitter, but any Twitter lists that you have created or someone else has created. For instance, I don't know if you know Robert Scoble. He's like a big tech blogger.
I met him yesterday.
And he has curated all these Twitter lists. He has a list of all kinds of like tech VCs, people that invest money in tech companies, and you can take that list and put it in Flipboard. Most media companies have a Twitter account, and they tweet stories to their own articles. If you take that, you have a magazine of that publication, and so you can almost add any content that's out there on the web to your Flipboard.
Two last questions. The birth of Flipboard has been realized because we've got to the revolution of the tablets, of the touch. So what's your point on this first status?
I'm sorry, I have to...
Flipboard has been, let's say, successful thanks to the arrival of tablet and touch screens, which means simple tools for the end users. What do you think about this statement about the key factor of the success?
We really took advantage of the iPad. We were already developing the idea of Flipboard and a social magazine before the iPad. But when that came along, we realized this is the best platform for us. This gives you that feel of a magazine, where you can really hold it in your hand and flip it. The other really great thing about the iPad was that new rules. There were no rules, and we could set some of the rules around design and how you interact with the device, whereas on the web, a lot of things were established already, and people have certain expectations. So for lots of reasons, the iPad was perfect for this product, and we took advantage of that.
Last question before to leave you. Do you think that regular traditional magazines will either disappear or, let's say, get less and less and less of penetration in the market because everybody will have something interactive and also social?
Magazines will stay, for sure. I think the way people consume them might change. Like lots of magazines already come out with versions for the iPad or other ways to make them digital. And over time, I do think it will become more of a luxury item to have a paper magazine. But I think there's still going to be a lot of demand for that. And without great content creators, Flipboard couldn't exist. So it's really important that people keep doing that.
Thank you so much for your time and congratulations.